Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On this one I have been given a task. I was given 2 of these pots and I was asked to pretty them up. The brief was to give it some bling. It's being given away as a prize for a Mother's Day lunch, and the other one will be used for a Ladies' Day event. They requested a little bit of gold on it. There was a couple of very slight marks on it, so I actually put what I am choosing to do over the marks so you don't see them. To start with, I measured around my pot evenly to give me a straight line. Because the pot's curved, it is a little bit tricky when putting a stencil, which is a flat item, down on a curved surface. So you'll see the stencil I chose is quite a narrow stencil, and that also helped me keep the pattern straight. I keep all my stencils in a display folder, and it protects the stencils from being bent or damaged, and it also is a fast, easy way for you to look at them. So that is my handy tip for you all today. And if you have stencils and you don't know how to store them, give this way a try. This one's just a little bit too big for the pot. Because the pot's bent, or curved, not bent, it's a bit harder to put the stencil down flat. So I ended up choosing a smaller stencil, one of the finer ones, and these actually have a sticky background, so they were actually a little bit easier to stick on the pot. I didn't know they were sticky when I bought them, but it has proven to be a little bit helpful at times. The paint I'm going to use today is a Liquitex Basics Gold. It's a good quality paint. It's a little bit more expensive than the other ones, and it will definitely give the pot a little bit more of a shine with the gold pattern. I'm using a painting sponge, like a soft sponge. It is actually dry. I have not wet it at all. And I'm going to dab the paint very gently over the stencil. You'll see shortly that I actually stop and put some masking tape around it because I don't trust myself that I won't go outside the lines. There we go. Now I'm a little bit more confident and I can dab a little bit harder, knowing that I won't be putting gold lines where I don't want them. It was very easy to clean the paint off this pot. All I used was a cotton tip with a tiny bit of alcohol and also nappy wipes while the paint was still tacky. And where if there was a little bit of spillage or overflow, it was quite easy to clean up and neaten up. I'll leave you guys to sit back and watch this and relax with the music, and I'll come back towards the end. Alrighty, this part here, I looked back at the pot when I'd done the strip at the top, and I thought it just looked a bit top heavy and it needed something down the bottom, but not the whole lot filled in again. So I just used one of the little branches from the line and just put them sparingly around the base of the pot. The tricky part with this was knowing when to stop. It was actually a lot of fun to sit back and do this, but I wanted it to look classy. So I did go very, very light down the bottom. I did also put some smaller little leaves in throughout the pattern down the bottom as well. I think it just helped marry the two together so that they do look like it's a full pattern. Now I'm outside spraying it with a little bit of fixative just to actually make sure that the paint does not wipe off or wash off if they give it a dust with a cloth. I'll actually tell them when it's given to them that it just needs to be wiped down gently and not immersed in any water. The actual plant in the pot itself is actually an imitation plant, so it doesn't need water. So there's no need for spilling water everywhere. It probably will just need a light dust every now and then. And if you liked what you saw in this video and you haven't already, please click that subscribe button, press the notification bell, and if you really liked the video, I'd love it if you shared it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.